Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly attract everything they desire, while others struggle to make any real progress? Is there something missing in your life? A feeling that there's a deeper connection you're not tapping into? What if the key to manifesting an abundant life wasn't a matter of hard work or luck, but simply a matter of aligning yourself with the universe's natural flow? In this journey of manifestation and transformation, it's crucial to recognize that we are all deeply connected to an energy much larger than ourselves. The universe, or whatever higher power you may choose to call it, constantly sends us signals, vibrations, and messages. But in order to truly receive these messages, we must first raise our consciousness and align our internal frequencies with what we desire to attract. Many people live in a constant state of disconnection, disconnected from their true selves, their potential, and from the abundant flow of the universe. This disconnection often manifests as frustration, a sense of stagnation, or even complete emotional and spiritual burnout. But what if I told you that this sense of disconnection can be healed? What if you could transform your life by simply learning how to attune your energy to the vibrations of the universe? Joe Dispenza, one of the leading minds in the field of neuroscience and spirituality, teaches that by changing the energy within us, we can literally change our lives. When we begin to understand how to harmonize with the universe, we open ourselves up to an infinite realm of possibilities. Through this video, you will learn how to elevate your consciousness and reconnect with the abundant energy that is already all around you. As we dive into this process, I encourage you to be open to new ideas and to reflect on the inner shifts that are ready to take place. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, but with patience and intention, you can begin to unlock the unlimited potential that lies dormant within you. Are you ready to embark on this journey of reconnection, manifestation, and abundance? One of the most profound and subtle obstacles standing in the way of manifestation is the lack of self-confidence. It often goes unnoticed, hidden in the deep recesses of our subconscious mind, yet it affects everything we try to create in our lives. When we do not believe in ourselves or feel unworthy of the life we desire, we unconsciously block the flow of abundance and opportunities that the universe wants to provide us. This blockage is not only emotional, it manifests energetically, affecting our vibrational frequency. Joe Dispenza speaks extensively about the power of the subconscious mind and how it dictates much of our behavior, thoughts, and ultimately our reality. He explains that our thoughts, emotions, and beliefs form the energetic blueprint that we send out into the universe. If we are constantly thinking and feeling that we are not good enough, that we don't deserve abundance, or that success is for others but not for us, we are unknowingly signaling the universe to mirror those exact beliefs. This creates a cycle of scarcity, self-doubt, and missed opportunities. The connection between self-confidence and manifestation is crucial. Self-confidence is not merely a surface-level emotion or thought. It is the foundation upon which our energy is built. When we lack self-confidence, we create a dissonance between what we truly desire and the energy we emit. For example, you may set a goal to manifest financial abundance, but deep down, you might feel that you are not deserving of wealth, or that it's too late to change your financial situation. This inner conflict causes your frequency to be out of alignment with the abundance you seek. Instead of attracting prosperity, you repel it. This is where the importance of reprogramming your subconscious mind comes into play. Your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions are deeply ingrained, often from early childhood experiences or societal conditioning. But the good news is that they are not permanent. Through conscious awareness and consistent practice, you can change your internal dialogue and beliefs. Joe Dispenza's work emphasizes that the brain's neuroplasticity allows us to rewire our thought patterns. Just as the brain is capable of forming new neural pathways, it is equally capable of unlearning old limiting beliefs and replacing them with empowering ones. The first step in overcoming this invisible blockage is to recognize its presence. Take a moment and reflect on your thoughts and beliefs. Are you constantly doubting your abilities? Do you feel that you are incapable of achieving the success or abundance that others seem to have effortlessly? These thoughts are a sign of low self-confidence, and they are holding you back from the life you deserve. Often, we are not even aware of these thoughts because they are so deeply rooted in our subconscious mind. However, becoming aware is the first step in changing them. Once you have identified these limiting beliefs, The next step is to challenge them. Ask yourself, where did these beliefs come from? Are they truly yours, or were they instilled in you by others? Are they based on facts, or are they simply assumptions that you've accepted as truth? For example, many people grow up hearing phrases like, "Money doesn't grow on trees," or "People like us don't get rich." These statements, though well-intentioned, can create deep-seated beliefs about scarcity and unworthiness. Next, it's important to start replacing these limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Every time you catch yourself thinking that you are not worthy or capable, counteract it with an affirmation or a positive statement. For instance, instead of thinking, "I'll never be successful," replace it with, "I am worthy of success and abundance, and I am taking steps every day to manifest it." This simple shift in perspective can start to realign your energy and send a new signal to the universe. It is not enough to just think the positive thought. You must also feel it deeply, embody it as your truth. Another powerful way to build self-confidence and remove these energetic blockages is through visualization. Visualization is a technique where you imagine yourself already living the life you desire. Visualize yourself waking up every day with purpose and abundance, feeling the joy and peace that comes with knowing you are in alignment with your true potential. The more vividly you can imagine this reality, the more your subconscious mind will accept it as true. Over time, this practice will help you build confidence and dissolve the old beliefs that are limiting you. In addition to visualization, gratitude plays a crucial role in this process. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrational frequencies that you can emit. When you focus on the blessings in your life, no matter how small, you shift your energy from lack to abundance. Gratitude also helps you to recognize your own worth. When you practice gratitude, you're acknowledging the good that already exists in your life, which, in turn, helps you attract more of the same. It's important to note that overcoming a lack of self-confidence is not a one-time fix. It is an ongoing process. Every day you will encounter challenges and moments of doubt, but the key is to persist. Even when you feel discouraged, continue to reframe your thoughts, challenge your limiting beliefs, and affirm your worthiness. Every time you do this, you are sending a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive abundance. As you begin to raise your self-confidence and realign your energy, you will start to notice changes in your external reality. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach will suddenly appear. People will begin to recognize your potential and support your endeavors. And most importantly, you will feel a deeper sense of inner peace and alignment with your true self. The lack of self-confidence is one of the most significant blocks to manifestation. It creates a dissonance between our desires and our energy, keeping us stuck in patterns of scarcity and self-doubt. However, by recognizing these beliefs and consciously reprogramming our subconscious minds, we can raise our self-confidence and realign our energy with abundance. This process takes time, but with consistent effort, you will begin to see the results. Remember, the universe is always ready to deliver, but it needs to know that you are ready to receive. And the first step in that process is believing in your worth. When we talk about manifestation, we often focus on the energetic laws that govern the universe and how our thoughts influence the world around us. However, there's a lesser discussed but crucial component: the frequency of scarcity. Most people unknowingly carry an internal belief system based on scarcity, a mindset that runs deep within the subconscious, often created by early experiences or external conditioning. This scarcity mindset does not just affect your emotional state, it is scientifically linked to the functioning of your brain and the signals it sends out to the universe. You might wonder, what does your brain have to do with abundance and manifestation? The answer lies in the concept of frequency and how the brain operates on different levels of vibrational energy. Just as a radio station transmits signals, our brain emits frequencies that shape our perceptions, thoughts, and consequently, our reality. When you are trapped in a frequency of scarcity, whether it's scarcity of wealth, love, health, or even time, you are vibrating at a lower energetic state. This frequency doesn't just affect your outlook on life, it physically changes the way your brain processes information, reinforcing limiting beliefs that keep you stuck in patterns of lack. Joe Dispenza, a leading figure in the study of neuroscience and spirituality, explains that our brain has the remarkable ability to rewire itself through neuroplasticity. However, This rewiring doesn't happen automatically. It requires a shift in thought patterns, beliefs, and emotions. When you operate from a scarcity mindset, your brain's neural pathways are reinforced to believe that there is never enough. This belief becomes ingrained, perpetuating the cycle of scarcity. You may think that you want abundance, but if your brain is wired to expect lack, it will constantly filter out opportunities that don't align with this belief, thus limiting your ability to manifest what you truly desire. This concept can be understood through the lens of the reticular activating system, RS, a part of the brain that filters information based on what we believe is important. The RAS functions like a filter, only letting in information that aligns with our subconscious beliefs. If you believe in scarcity, your RAS will only filter in signals that reinforce this idea, whether it's noticing opportunities for financial growth that you overlook, or situations where you see abundance and immediately think, "That's not for me." The brain literally works to keep you trapped in this cycle of limitation, making it incredibly difficult to break free without conscious intervention. One of the most powerful aspects of this is how your brain reacts to stress. When you operate from a scarcity mindset, you tend to feel anxious, worried, and fearful. This triggers the brain's stress response, releasing cortisol and other stress hormones. When your body is in a constant state of stress, it's nearly impossible to manifest the things you desire because your brain is too busy reacting to perceived threats or dangers. This stress becomes the energy that you emit, and since energy attracts like energy, you end up attracting more stress, fear, and scarcity into your life. The cycle becomes vicious, and the idea of abundance feels distant, even unattainable. This is where the power of mindfulness and self-awareness comes into play. The first step in breaking free from the frequency of scarcity is recognizing that you are trapped in it. It's not always easy to identify, especially because it's deeply embedded in the subconscious mind. However, there are signs: persistent feelings of anxiety, fear about the future, and the tendency to focus on what you don't have instead of what you do. Once you can pinpoint these feelings, you can begin the process of reprogramming your brain to operate at a higher, more abundant frequency. One effective way to do this is through meditation and visualization. These practices allow you to disconnect from the habitual thought patterns that keep you trapped in scarcity. In meditation, you can sit in stillness and bring awareness to your thoughts. Notice when scarcity-based thoughts arise and gently redirect them to thoughts of abundance. For example, if you find yourself thinking, "I can't afford this," shift the thought to, "There is more than enough for me." Over time, with practice, these new thoughts will start to form new neural pathways in your brain, helping to rewrite the scarcity programming. Visualization, a tool often used by successful people across various fields, is another powerful technique to change your brain's frequency. By vividly imagining yourself living the life you want to manifest, you begin to create new neural pathways that align with your desires. When you visualize abundance, whether it's financial success, a healthy body, or loving relationships, you send out a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive. The more real you can make this visualization feel, the more you align your brain with the frequency of abundance. It's important to visualize not just the material outcome, but also the emotional state you would experience in that reality. How would you feel? What would your life look like if abundance was already here? In addition to these practices, it's essential to reframe your beliefs around money, success, and abundance. Many people hold on to deeply ingrained beliefs about scarcity, often passed down from family, culture, or society. Phrases like, "Money doesn't grow on trees," "We have to work hard for everything," or "The rich get richer while the poor get poorer," create limiting beliefs about what is possible. These beliefs create a mental block that prevents the flow of abundance. By challenging and changing these beliefs, you can start to break the mental patterns that keep you in scarcity. For example, one powerful shift in perspective is to embrace the idea that wealth and abundance are not finite resources. They are not limited to a select few. They are abundant and available to everyone, including you. By believing that there is always more than enough, you open yourself up to receiving more. Start seeing wealth not as a limited pie, but as an ever-expanding flow of energy that anyone can tap into. The moment you let go of the belief that there is not enough, the universe will begin to align opportunities, people, and resources to match this higher frequency. It's also important to note that the frequency of scarcity often stems from fear. Fear of not having enough, fear of losing what you have, and fear of being left behind. Fear is an incredibly powerful emotion that clouds our judgment and keeps us stuck in cycles of lack. When we fear that we will never have enough, we act from a place of desperation rather than abundance. The key is to learn how to manage fear and allow it to pass through you without letting it control your actions. This can be done through conscious breathing, grounding exercises, and cultivating inner peace. By reducing fear, you raise your vibration, making it easier to attract the abundance you seek. As you begin to shift your mindset and raise your frequency, you will notice that your external reality starts to change. Opportunities will arise, financial flows will begin to open up, and the sense of struggle will diminish. It is not an overnight process, but with consistent effort, you will begin to experience the transformation. As your brain rewires itself to operate from a place of abundance, you will be amazed at how the universe mirrors that shift, bringing you more of what you truly desire. The frequency of scarcity is deeply tied to the brain's programming and the way it processes information. Through neuroplasticity, we have the ability to rewire our brain, changing our beliefs and perceptions about abundance. By recognizing the signs of scarcity and consciously shifting our thoughts, we can begin to break free from the limitations imposed by our own minds. It takes time and effort, but with consistent practice, you can raise your frequency to one of abundance, aligning yourself with the universal flow of prosperity and success. Manifestation is often misunderstood as simply thinking positive thoughts and visualizing your desires. While these are important components, the real power behind manifestation lies in emotional coherence, the alignment of your emotions with your intentions. Emotional coherence is the bridge between your conscious desires and your subconscious beliefs, and without it, your manifestation efforts may fall short. This concept goes beyond mere positive thinking. It involves deep emotional resonance with your goals and the ability to maintain that energy consistently. Joe Dispenza teaches that emotions are powerful energetic forces that shape our experiences. According to his research, emotions are the key to accessing the body's energy field and aligning it with the energy of the universe. Emotions such as fear, doubt, or frustration send out a different frequency compared to emotions like joy, peace, and gratitude. If you want to manifest abundance, love, or success, you need to embody the emotions of already having those things. The emotional state you vibrate at is the frequency that the universe responds to. The mistake most people make when trying to manifest is that they don't align their emotional energy with their desires. For instance, you may visualize a successful business or a happy relationship, but if deep down you're feeling anxious, frustrated, or doubtful, those emotions are sending out conflicting signals to the universe. Instead of attracting your desires, you inadvertently repel them. This misalignment between intention and emotion is a fatal mistake, one that can delay or even prevent manifestation from occurring. Imagine this scenario. You are working hard to manifest financial abundance. You meditate, visualize, and affirm that wealth is on its way. But then, as soon as you step out of your practice, doubt creeps in. You begin to worry about your bills, your lack of savings, or the uncertainty of the future. You feel the tension and frustration building up inside. The emotions you are feeling are not aligned with the prosperity you want to create. Even though you've done all the right steps on a conscious level, your emotional energy is not in sync with your desires, and as a result, the manifestation doesn't come to fruition. This is why emotional coherence is so vital. It's not enough to simply think about what you want. You must feel it. You must truly embody the emotions of what it would be like to already have what you desire. This requires a deep sense of trust and surrender. Trust that the universe is working with you, and surrender the need to control every outcome. The more emotionally coherent you are with your desires, the more powerful your manifestation becomes. So, how do we cultivate emotional coherence in our lives? The first step is to become aware of the emotions we are experiencing. Many people go through life without truly acknowledging their emotions. They may suppress them, ignore them, or even deny them. However, emotional awareness is the first step toward emotional coherence. When you start to notice how you feel in response to certain thoughts or situations, you begin to understand what emotional state you are operating from. Once you become aware of your emotional state, the next step is to consciously shift it. This doesn't mean ignoring or repressing negative emotions, it means allowing yourself to feel them without letting them control you. For example, if you feel fear or doubt about your manifestation, acknowledge it. Allow yourself to feel it fully, but then choose to release it. Replace that fear with a sense of trust and confidence. This practice of emotional transmutation is powerful, as it allows you to remain emotionally coherent with your desires, even in the face of challenges or doubts. A key technique for cultivating emotional coherence is through daily emotional regulation practices. Practices such as deep breathing, mindfulness, and gratitude can help you stay grounded in the present moment and prevent your emotions from becoming hijacked by fear or anxiety. When you are able to consciously shift your emotional state from one of lack to one of abundance, you start to operate from a place of power and alignment. Mindfulness, in particular, can be incredibly effective in helping you stay emotionally coherent. When you practice mindfulness, you become more aware of the present moment, which allows you to detach from negative thoughts and emotions that are not serving you. It helps you maintain a state of emotional neutrality, which is essential for manifestation. In the state of neutrality, you are not attached to the outcome, but rather, you are simply aligned with the energy of what you want to create. Another important tool for emotional coherence is gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrational emotions that you can emit. When you express gratitude for the things you already have, you are signaling to the universe that you are in a state of abundance. The more you focus on the positive aspects of your life, the more you will attract positive experiences. Gratitude not only shifts your emotional state, but it also raises your vibrational frequency, making it easier for you to manifest your desires. It is important to remember that emotional coherence is not something that happens overnight. It is a practice, a daily commitment to aligning your emotions with your desires. Like any skill, it takes time to develop, but the more you practice emotional coherence, the easier it becomes to maintain a state of alignment with your desires. Eventually, it will become second nature, and you will find that manifestation begins to occur more effortlessly. One of the most powerful aspects of emotional coherence is its ability to break through old emotional patterns that may have been holding you back. For example, many people have deeply ingrained beliefs that they are not worthy of love, success, or happiness. These beliefs often come from past experiences, societal conditioning, or family dynamics. However, by cultivating emotional coherence, you can break through these limiting beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. When you align your emotions with the energy of your desires, you send a powerful message to the universe that you are ready to receive. The universe is always responding to the energy you put out, so it's essential to ensure that your emotional state is one that reflects your highest desires. This requires self-awareness, emotional intelligence, and a commitment to maintaining a positive, abundant mindset. Emotional coherence is the missing link in the manifestation process. Without it, your conscious desires and intentions will remain disconnected from the energy you are emitting. By aligning your emotions with your desires, you create a powerful magnetic force that attracts what you want into your life. This process requires awareness, emotional regulation, and consistent practice, but the rewards are worth the effort. As you cultivate emotional coherence, you will begin to experience the transformation you've been seeking as the universe responds to your energy and brings your desires to fruition. Reprogramming your mindset is one of the most powerful ways to align your energy with abundance. Too often, we allow limiting beliefs, past experiences, and unconscious programming to dictate the way we perceive our reality. These mental patterns can create barriers that prevent us from achieving the success and abundance we desire. The good news is that you have the ability to change your mindset and, in turn, change your reality. One of the most transformative concepts in manifestation is the idea that your beliefs shape your reality. If you believe that abundance is scarce or that success is difficult to attain, you will subconsciously create a life that reflects those beliefs. On the other hand, if you believe that abundance is limitless and that success is within your reach, you will begin to attract opportunities and experiences that align with that mindset. Joe Dispenza talks extensively about the power of the brain and how our thoughts and emotions create the energy field around us. He explains that our thoughts are not just abstract concepts, They are real energy that affects our physical reality. When we think positively and focus on abundance, we send out a frequency that aligns with the energy of the universe, attracting similar frequencies back to us. Conversely, when we focus on lack, fear, or scarcity, we create an energetic field that repels the very things we want to manifest. Reprogramming your mindset requires a shift in your beliefs and thought patterns. This process begins with awareness. The first step is to become conscious of the thoughts and beliefs that are currently running your life. Are you constantly worried about money? Do you feel unworthy of love or success? Do you believe that you are not capable of achieving your goals? These thoughts are the mental programming that needs to be shifted in order to align with the energy of abundance. Once you are aware of the limiting beliefs that are holding you back, the next step is to challenge them. Ask yourself, where did these beliefs come from? Are they based on facts, or are they simply assumptions that you have accepted as truth? For example, many people believe that money is hard to come by, or that only certain people are deserving of wealth. These beliefs are not necessarily true, but they have been ingrained through societal conditioning, family dynamics, or past experiences. By recognizing that these beliefs are not facts, you can begin to release them and replace them with more empowering beliefs. One powerful technique for reprogramming your mindset is through the use of affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself in order to rewire your subconscious mind. For example, if you want to attract abundance, you might say, "I am deserving of unlimited wealth and prosperity." If you struggle with self-doubt, you could affirm, "I trust in my abilities and I am capable of achieving my goals." The key to affirmations is to make them as specific and personal as possible, so they resonate deeply with you. When you repeat these affirmations daily, you begin to shift your mindset and align your thoughts with the frequency of abundance. Another powerful tool for reprogramming your mindset is visualization. Visualization allows you to mentally experience the life you want to manifest, creating a vivid image of success, abundance, and fulfillment. Joe Dispenza often uses visualization as a technique to help people tap into the power of the subconscious mind. By vividly imagining yourself living the life you desire, you are training your brain to believe that it is possible. The more real and detailed your visualization, the more your brain will begin to accept it as your reality. This process creates new neural pathways in the brain, helping to rewire your mindset and align it with your desires. One of the key benefits of visualization is that it helps you overcome fear and doubt. Fear often arises when we are uncertain about the future or when we feel disconnected from our desires. However, when we visualize ourselves already experiencing our goals, we create a sense of certainty and confidence. The more you visualize your desires, the more your mind will begin to expect them, making it easier to manifest them into your reality. Visualization helps to shift your energy from a state of lack and fear to one of abundance and possibility. Another technique that can help you reprogram your mindset is mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment and observing your thoughts without judgment. When you practice mindfulness, you become more aware of your thought patterns and can catch negative or limiting thoughts before they take root. This awareness gives you the power to shift your thoughts in real time, choosing to focus on abundance rather than scarcity. Mindfulness helps you stay centered and balanced, even in challenging situations, and it allows you to cultivate a mindset that is aligned with your highest desires. In addition to mindfulness, gratitude is one of the most powerful practices for reprogramming your mindset. Gratitude helps you shift your focus from what you don't have to what you already have, which naturally raises your vibration. When you express gratitude for the things in your life, you signal to the universe that you are open to receiving more of the same. Gratitude also helps to rewire the brain, as it trains you to notice the positive aspects of your life rather than dwelling on what is lacking. The more you practice gratitude, the more you will attract abundance into your life. One final technique that can help you reprogram your mindset is to surround yourself with positive influences. The people you spend time with, the media you consume, and the environment you inhabit all influence your mindset. If you are constantly surrounded by negativity or people who reinforce limiting beliefs, it can be difficult to break free from those thought patterns. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with positive, supportive people and uplifting content, you will naturally begin to adopt a more abundant mindset. Seek out individuals who inspire you and who align with the energy you want to cultivate in your life. Reprogramming your mindset is a gradual process that requires patience, practice, and persistence. The key is to stay committed to your growth and to continue applying these techniques consistently. The more you work on shifting your mindset, the easier it will become to align your energy with the frequency of abundance. Over time, you will begin to notice that the opportunities, success, and fulfillment you desire will start to flow more effortlessly into your life. Reprogramming your mindset is an essential step in unlocking the abundance frequency and manifesting your desires. By becoming aware of your limiting beliefs, challenging them, and replacing them with empowering thoughts, you can begin to align your energy with the universe's flow of prosperity. Techniques such as affirmations, visualization, mindfulness, gratitude, and surrounding yourself with positive influences are all powerful tools that can help you rewire your brain and shift your mindset. The process may take time, but with consistent effort, you will begin to see the results of your transformation. Your mindset is the foundation of your reality, and by changing it, you can create the life of abundance and fulfillment you deserve. As we reach the end of this transformative journey, it's essential to recognize that manifestation is not just about wishing for things to appear in our lives. It's about aligning our inner world with the outer world, matching our vibrational frequency with the abundance, love, and success that we seek. By raising our consciousness, healing emotional blockages, and reprogramming our mindset, we open ourselves to the infinite possibilities that the universe has to offer. This process takes time, effort, and dedication, but the rewards are truly worth it. Remember, every step you take toward alignment is a step toward manifesting your dreams. Trust in the process and embrace the transformation. The universe is abundant, and it's always working in your favor, but it can only respond to the energy you emit. As you continue on your journey of self-discovery and growth, keep in mind that you are the creator of your reality, and the power to manifest lies within you. Are you ready to finally align your energy with the universe and manifest the abundant life you deserve? If so, take a moment to subscribe to this channel and continue watching the video on the screen. Let's dive deeper together into how you can unlock even more of your potential and begin your journey toward abundance. Stay with us.